Welcome everyone for Marketing Mondays. We're so glad you're joining us today. Today's episode is titled Pause and Explore. We are going to be looking into crafting some dog-friendly adventures in our travel accommodations. Our hosts today are myself. My name is Kara. I'm with the Uplift Marketing team. Also, my co-host PJ is here. He is our PR manager and marketing as well. So let's take a look at today's blueprint. Today we're looking at creating exceptional experiences for dog owners in particular in the travel industry. We will start today by working to understand the dog-friendly market. We'll also explore some pet ownership trends, growth in pet travel, and the demographics that are really helping to drive this market. Next, we'll dive into the benefits of catering to dog owners. We'll also tackle some challenges and opportunities that are involved, such as managing allergies, compliance with regulations. Then we'll shift over to crafting some tail wagging experiences. We'll look at some tips on personalized welcome kits, pet-friendly designs, and outdoor spaces. We'll also discuss amenities and comfort, local partnerships, and special service offerings. And then we'll cover some technology integration to really help streamline our pet-friendly services and highlight some emerging trends in the industry. And then finally, we will showcase some great successful examples of some businesses in North Carolina that are really excelling in pet-friendly hospitality. And then, as always, stay tuned at the end for our key takeaways, and we'll have a short discussion or Q&A session as well. So moving on to slide 4, here we're looking at just really understanding and being mindful of the dog-friendly market. It begins with current pet ownership statistics. So when we're looking at statistics through survey and data collection, it has revealed that about 67% of U.S. households have pets, with dogs being the most popular. So as we start to see like societal attitudes shift towards viewing pets as family members, we're looking at pet ownership and this dog-friendly travel. This has all been on the rise. And so this shift is also reflected in the significant growth of the pet travel market. Over 30% of pet owners vacationing with their dogs, and also a projected annual growth rate here of around 12%. Pet travelers could be all demographics, but typically they include those that are aged 25 to 45 with a middle to upper middle income that are frequently seeking pet-friendly accommodations, and they're also willing to spend a little bit more on these experiences and accommodations as well. And then when we start to look at the effects on the economy, the pet travel market boosts local economies. It helps to generate revenue and create jobs. And then as businesses work to include and to cater to this growing segment. And then lastly, the dog travel market is diverse, and it can also be segmented, as we've talked about market segmentation with luxury or budget travelers, adventure seekers, or relaxation enthusiasts, and then also urban or rural preferences as well. These all contribute to such a large array of opportunities for us in the dog-friendly travel sector. Now we are going to take a look into some of the benefits of catering to dog-friendly travel. So catering to dog-friendly travel markets offers such an array of benefits. Firstly, it helps boost booking rates because you're meeting high demand for pet-friendly accommodations or offering a competitive edge in the market as well. Pet owners tend to be willing to travel further or pay more for places or businesses that welcome their pets, often resulting in longer stays in the area. And then secondly, it also enhances guest loyalty. It helps us to create really memorable experiences that encourage repeat visits. It allows for things like loyalty programs with perks that can be tailored to pet owners. And then additionally, positive reviews and referrals from our satisfied guests can help improve our business reputation and also attract new customers through social media proof and word of mouth. So catering to this particular niche also expands market reach. It helps us to attract a very diverse range of travelers, as well as potential partnerships with pet-related businesses. And then lastly, it opens up additional revenue streams through things such as pet fees, premium pet amenities, in-room purchases, and all of this helps to contribute to our overall profitability. So we can see through these benefits that embracing the dog-friendly market can significantly elevate our business and our communities in the tourism and hospitality sectors. Now on slide 6, let's explore some of the challenges and opportunities in catering to dog owners, because this is a lot of thought to put into implementing a dog-friendly stay or a dog-friendly business. So we want to think about managing pet allergies and cleanliness. This can be tough. It involves really ensuring thorough cleaning, maintaining high hygiene standards and things of the sort. This includes considerations of things like using HEPA filters, hypoallergenic cleaning products to address different allergens, and offering designated pet-friendly rooms or areas in our business with really easy to clean surfaces. And then compliance with local regulations is very important. This means navigating the varying rules on pets and updating our insurance to cover the associated costs with having pets. We also want to look into training staff. This is very crucial. They need to handle pets appropriately, be able to manage interactions with guests. This could include things like specialized training programs and potentially adding new roles, such as like a pet concierge. And then costs for pet-friendly features can include things like initial investments in your amenities, as well as ongoing expenses for things like maintenance. So strategic budgeting and additional revenue here, they also present the opportunities. They can help offset a lot of these costs. And then through the unique offerings, we're looking at significant opportunities. We can implement ideas such as dog-on-friendly packages. These might include amenities like including dog beds or grooming services, pup food trucks. These could provide gourmet treats for dogs. We've also been seeing a lot of charcuterie boards. So this is much like a charcuterie board, but for dogs, and offers an assortment of dog-friendly snacks. So embracing all of these features and all of these opportunities and working through our strategic planning process can really enhance our guest experiences, attract more bookings, and help drive our revenue growth as well. All right, now let's jump into crafting some tail wagging experiences. So slide 7 focuses on this. And so for guests traveling with their dogs, how can we start? So here we can start by offering things like personalized welcome kits, which can include items like custom pet tags, plush beds, gourmet treats, or toys tailored to dog sizes or preferences. Just these little touches are very nice. For pet-friendly design and layout, though, we want to be very thoughtful about this and consider features such as easily accessible doggy doors, non-slip floors, or designated pet areas through our business or our operations that really make stays more comfortable and convenient for those traveling with pets. We can work on building onto or just simply adapting features that we already have. So we don't have to, build a whole new section for dogs, but just kind of adapting to what we already have can be a good strategic plan as well. We can work to enhance the experience with some outdoor spaces or activities, such as fenced-in play areas. If you have dog-friendly walking trails that you want to designate with signs, just some small water stations so the dogs have water, just ensuring that there's plenty of space to exercise and socialize. So providing local pet services and recommendations is also very important and very helpful, such as offering guests a small list of nearby dog parks, grooming salons, pet-friendly restaurants. This can really enrich their stay and just make it easy on them. So when I travel, I have 5 dogs and I take them with me. So if someone is there and they're providing all of this information for me, it just makes the trip seamless, low stress. It's just so much easier to travel when that information is already given to you. And then finally, establishing pet-friendly policies and guidelines. These could include very clear rules on pet behavior, leash requirements, or areas where pets are allowed or restricted. This helps to just maintain a safe and nice environment for all of your guests. And so all of these concepts, they're not only included in the lodging industry, but they could be applied and adapted to all businesses. So these very small and thoughtful touches can greatly enhance our guest experience and encourage repeat visits, and also help set your business apart as a leader in the pet-friendly hospitality industry. So now I'm going to turn it over to PJ for a minute, and he's going to start off by telling us a little bit about amenities and comfort for pets.
Thanks, Kara. That's great. First, I have to address, 5 dogs, so that's amazing that you travel with all 5. I feel better about only having 2, so thank you for helping me to feel better. And like you said, making it easy, that's such an important piece of this. So I'm going to go through some of the things that Kara talked about in a little bit more detail, like some of the amenities and comfort. There really are endless opportunities to cater to our furry guests and their owners. And so, starting off with basic needs like water and food. So, it's helpful to ensure that pets are well hydrated when traveling. Depending on your business, you can choose to keep water bowls outside to make it easy for pups to find water. They have those like upside down ones where you can fill it up so it kind of automatically refills. That way, you're not always having to fill them up. I know for us that when we travel, I try to be mindful of our dogs and making sure that we've got air vents on them, especially over the summertime. But sometimes we forget that maybe they're in the sun all day, and so you get there and thirsty. And so I always try to make it easy, or think about making it easy for pups when they arrive to get them some water. So if you are catering to pets, it's also key to have shaded areas, especially during warm weather, the middle of the summer in North Carolina, you wake up and it's already 80 degrees. So, having those shaded areas are really important, and marking them, having some signage out there so people know that there are some great places to take the pet. For food, having curated dog-friendly options available for purchase, or even maybe some free treats for well-behaved dogs, that also enhances the experience and lets your pet travelers know that you care about everyone, including furry companions. If you are going to serve any food, make sure you check with any local regulations, like Kara said, just to see if there's any restrictions or requirements. With the increase in dog-friendly travel, there's so many businesses now that allow dogs to accompany their owners in and around those outside areas, especially. I know we have a place in Boone that offers a food truck over the weekends. There's picnic tables, room for the kids to play and the pups to play. So you might consider, adding either a dog treat menu or even like a full menu for canines. And just keep it simple. Use just good quality ingredients to make sure everybody's digestive areas are feeling the best. And then for lodging partners, like Kara mentioned, consider offering like a dog friendly package, maybe have that welcome basket, like she mentioned, or even like a map of some nearby friendly dog friendly parks and trails, maybe even a bottle of water. I looked one up, and there's a company called Wagon Water that caters to dogs. It's water for dogs. I'm sure it's just water, but if you package it up right, it can definitely sell itself. All right, so let's look at dog bedding and furniture. I think this is one of the things I noticed as a dog owner that has really elevated over the last 10 or 15 years. But thinking about dog bedding and furniture is another important detail. A lot of dog owners are probably going to bring their own beds. So think about whether you communicate whether you have additional options. I think that's important. And will you provide beds upon request or have them in the rooms with that option of purchase? You might want to partner with companies like Orvis or Zen, LLB. I think even Casper has dog beds now. And then I was looking up, there's a local company in Lumberton, North Carolina called American Plush Textile Mills. And they also do high-end dog beds. So we recommend investing in high quality orthopedic dog beds so that you're catering to older dogs, younger dogs, all sizes. Even having that cozy corner with that plush bed will certainly make any dog feel at home. And think about whether specific rooms will only be dog friendly so that you can keep your non-pet traveling guests happy, especially those with any allergies. And then activities to keep the furry guests entertained and happy. Be mindful of what there is to do for the dogs while visiting your business or your lodge, whether it's something simple as a place to allow your dog to use their dog to use the bathroom or have trails to explore. Having that signage with dogs on them can make everybody feel like you're catering to them with the pets. You can also offer chew and fetch toys to keep the dogs happy and engaged. Even organize dog-friendly activities or guided walks. It's great to socialize the dogs, socialize the owners, and get the dogs and the owners out to explore the local area. And fenced areas are great too. It can be more of an investment, so you could also look at maybe referring people to those that are close by. That company I mentioned is called American Plush Textile Mills. Pet cleaning supplies. All right, so Kara touched on this, but it's good just to reiterate that cleanliness is key. It's sort of ironic because we want to be catering to the dog owners, but we also want it to look like dogs would not stay there. We want it to be clean and not excess hair and things all over the place. So, for lodging entities, it's always good to equip rooms with pet cleaning supplies such as stain and odor removers, pet wipes, grooming tools. By providing these items, it empowers the owners to quickly manage any messes and ensuring that things stay fresh and welcoming for the next guests as well. And then also for outside areas, making things easy for owners to pick up after their dogs by having pet waste stations and bags available for everybody. And then finally, safety features. Making sure that both the owners and the pups are secure. You can install secure lockable gates. Make sure you have locking windows on the second floor and above to make sure that there's no accidents, and then non-slip mats that Gary mentioned. So incorporating these amenities not only enhances the comfort and satisfaction of the guests, but also positions ourselves as staying ahead of the industry for dog-friendly adaptation. Remember, every tail wag and happy bark is a testament to the thoughtful service and hospitality we can provide. All right, now let's look at some possible local partnerships or incentives. If you're expanding your dog-friendly offering, you might consider partnering with a local pet store, maybe carry the retail items, or even refer your guests to that retail store. It's always fun going to a new town and exploring a pet store. Maybe you can work out a special discount, something 50% off or 2 for 1. That's always fun. Pet-friendly restaurant partnerships, knowing which restaurants cater to dogs is important for your guests because it just makes it easy. Guests love to hear those local recommendations anyway, but having a few options that you can share not only builds your credibility, but also personalizes the overall guest experience for pet owners. And if you're a lodging entity, you might consider having like a monthly music event, with dog-friendly food options. Very touching on dog food trucks. That's always fun to kind of bring that together and give everybody excuse to be outside with their pets. Pet services discounts, if there's local dog walking services or pet grooming or pet washing, you may offer to refer your guests to them in exchange for a value-added offering or discount. It's a great way to take care of those pet needs while your guests are traveling. And then cross promotion with attractions. Maybe you're visiting, you have someone who's visiting the area, and there's a pet friendly attraction like a state park or a trail friendly entity. You might think about offering a special discount to their visitors. So maybe include a brochure, flyer, and that just kind of helps to get your name out there. I know that I worked for a property where we would offer to waive the pet fees if you were referred by a certain entity, and it helps us to track where the business is coming from. And usually we combined it with a dinner package or something to kind of make up for those waived pet fees. All right, so special service offerings. So, depending on what type of business or organization you manage or own, you might look into opening or contracting out a dog services shop inside your property, if that's reasonable, where your guests can get a fresh cut or shampoo after a day of exploring the trails. There's also pet-friendly properties that have owner dog yoga or guided hikes where you can bring your dog. Also, special pet events. You might also consider bringing in like a specialty dog show. I know Tweetsy Railroad in Blowing Rock, they bring in their canines in flight every summer. You could think about adding like a dog show just to get people involved. People love showing off their dog. Also, a great way to include some creative categories, and that might add some interest or revenue, with along with more spectators as well. And then pet photography. Who doesn't love to get professional pictures of their pet? So you might think about bringing in a photographer for a special event to come in and take photos of you and your pup, or guests in your pup. It's a great way to involve the whole family while traveling, and also adds to the experience. All right, and then technology integration. This was kind of fun as I researched through this, but Bring Fido is a great platform that's been around for a while. It helps pet owners find pet-friendly accommodations, attractions, restaurants, and also maybe even connect with other pet owners, and gives them like a little guide while they're traveling with their dog. There's also mobile apps like Bark Happy. It's dedicated to allowing accusers to explore dog-friendly places and events, connect with dog owners nearby, and offer special discounts, especially when traveling with your dogs. And then make sure you integrate and incorporate social media into your dog-friendly efforts. Pet owners love to engage in social media, especially with special online communities. It's a great way to engage your visitors before, during, and after their visit, and it gives people an excuse to post photos about their dogs, and encourages other pet owners to share photos maybe at your property through different social channels. It's a great way to really expand that knowledge about what you have to offer. All right, emerging trends. So eco-friendly pet products. I know Kara touched on this, but because humans and dogs have different needs and different allergies, it's important to incorporate those eco-friendly products, whether it's cleaning related or just encouraging your guests to leave no trace. It's great to be mindful of that we're in. Pet wellness, although we mentioned this briefly, it's certainly on the rise. There's more healthy and natural food options, pet resorts if you can't take your pup along, and then pet related lodging, food options, activities, and wellness is really important to those pet owners when they travel. And then pet friendly workplaces. It might be difficult to allow all your employees to bring their dogs to work, but having that pet friendly established means that maybe you can have your dog there, or gives your guests a friendly host to welcome them. And then customized pet experiences. So much opportunity in offering those curated pet experiences, whether it's a private guided activity, a wellness retreat, or just a private area to walk your dog. It can be a great opportunity to offer more things for your pet owners. All right, let's look at a couple of successful examples. I know the Westin in Charlotte, they offer a special getaway, includes Weston's Heavenly Dog Beds, welcome kit, custom bag holder, chew toy, locally crafted dog treats, and food bowls with mat. The park on Main, which is in Highlands, they offer free or waived pet fees. The hotel's mascot is a black Scottish Terrier named Mr. Pickles. And he also does like a meet and greet in the afternoons to welcome his dog guests. And then Chatola Resort and Spa, where I used to work, we had put together a doggone friendly package that had organic treats and a visitor's guide, and it was adjacent to the Moses Cone National Memorial Park, which had 27 miles of trails. So just great to see some of the awesome examples of people that are catering to the dogs. All right, Kara, do you want to cover your key takeaways, and I'll add my things as
Yes.
well?
Yes, so let's look at a few key takeaways as we're wrapping up today. So we're looking at the rising demand and the economic impact. As we talked about, the pet travel market is expanding very rapidly. Businesses that embrace this trend stand to very much benefit from increased booking, enhanced guest loyalty, and additional revenue streams. And then thinking about strategic benefits and revenue opportunities, catering to dog owners offers you a very competitive advantage by meeting this rapidly rising high demand for pet-friendly accommodations or pet-friendly travel. Positive experiences often translate into very favorable reviews, as well as word of mouth referrals. And then additionally, offering premium amenities and services for pets can open up new revenue streams for you and contribute to your overall profitability. We also want to keep in mind the challenges and innovative solutions that we talked about for pet-friendly services. Managing challenges is difficult. It requires a very thoughtful approach, but there are very significant opportunities here for innovation as well as setting your business apart.
All right. So for my key takeaways, think like a pet owner. Think about what's comfortable, what's easy, make it really easy for your pet owners to enjoy having their pet along. It shouldn't be a chore, it should be fun. So think like a pet owner. Those partnerships can really enhance that overall experience for humans and dogs. To think about everything from the retail referrals to places to be able to eat while you're traveling with your dog. And then finally, technology and trends, that provide some additional opportunities to engage with your pet-friendly travelers, also increasing the awareness of what you can offer for pets and pet owners. And as always, we appreciate everybody joining us for Marketing Mondays. Now, next week, because it's Labor Day, we're going to take that week off, but we'll be back on the 9th. So thank you all for joining us and have a wonderful week. And let us know if you ever need anything. We're here for you.
Okay, thank you.